Hey YouTube, this is Zach with Savage Traveling coming to you from Danoi, Thailand. Today is visa extension trip to immigration day. My visa doesn't run out till the 28th. The 27th of November. I came in on a visa exempt. We're going to try to extend it for 30 more days. Shouldn't be a problem, but I know there's been a lot of changes coming up in the news, and we're just going to tell you how my experience goes today. I don't live here full time. I come and go 2 or 3 times a year. We're not expecting any difficulties, but you never know. Immigration used to be about 15 minutes motorbike ride from here out at the bus station, but now they've moved it way west of the city, so it's from a 15-minute motorbike ride to a 50-minute car ride. So we borrowed a cousin's car and we're getting ready to take off here in a few, and I'm just going to bring you along today and tell you my experience. So yeah, we're just going for a 30-day extension. After this extension, I have to leave the country, and we had planned on going to Vietnam or somewhere anyways for a couple weeks to ride motorbikes. So that's probably what we're going to continue to do in December, and hopefully they'll let me back in to stay another month or so until I go back to work January, February. So that's where we're at today, and I will meet back up with you closer to immigration. All right guys, we just made it back from immigration there in Khon Kaen, and I was mistaken. It's on the north side of the city, not the west, as I may have said earlier. It only took us about 40 minutes from when we walked in the door to when we got back out to the car. You know, you need your TM30, passport, and you fill out the application form. I had to get some passport photos taken, so that was, I think it cost like 110 baht for the copies of my passport, and they printed off 4 photos. We only used 1 for the application, so that's kind of cool. Real smooth, no crazy questions, but then again, like I said earlier, as I don't really live here full time, I come 2 or 3 times a year. Sometimes I stay 30 days, sometimes I stay the whole visa exempt, and this time I'm going to stay the whole visa exempt. And well, we did have the same immigration lady officer as we did maybe like a year or 2 back. I did an extension out here at the bus station, and it was the same lady. She's actually from this village nearby, and hopefully, well, it was smooth. Like I said, no questions asked, no scrutinizing, nothing like that or anything. And you know, I paid my 1900 baht. She stamped us in, didn't ask any questions about what we were doing, why, yada yada. She, it was just a standard 30-day extension on a visa exempt. So if you had any questions about that, hopefully that answers some of them. But like I was saying, is I don't really live here. I'm not doing border bounces. I've never done land border bounce ever here. You know, I've stayed my whole visa exempt before here, and then me and Guy, like I said earlier, we usually go and try to do something for a couple weeks somewhere else, and that's probably what we're going to do this time. Or I might go to Ho Chi Minh City or Vientiane and apply for a marriage visa, the 90-day non-O. And because I don't have 400,000 baht, and I don't plan to stay the whole year, so I don't need a yearly marriage visa, you know what I mean? I only need a few, like another month or 2. So we haven't decided yet. I'm going to probably just pay attention to what's going on in the visa groups on Facebook, and decide then if we're going to leave the country no matter what at the end of my visa here at the end of December. And so I will decide then if I should apply for a marriage visa or just come back in on visa exempt, depending on what's going on in the news in the Thai visa groups. You know what I'm saying? Because I don't want any extra scrutiny or BS just trying to stay with my wife for a few months over the winter, because I will be going back to work here in January, February, at some point, whenever I decide. It's up to me. So that's where we're at with that. So I mean, like I said, as long as you're not living here and doing the border bounce every month, I don't see you having any issues going to get an extension at immigration. Like now, if like an example would be when we went to Pai a few weeks ago, there was a Irish guy staying, or, you know, he said he owned it, but he was the one who running our guest house. And I think that that's the people, unless he has, you know, a certain visa, but I assume he was just doing border bounces probably for years. And I think that's the people they're really looking at, is the guys who, you know, are running basically illegal businesses here under Thai nominees and doing a border bounce every 3 or 4 months, or however long they can stretch it out. And I believe that's like what they're focusing on. Like people like me that come 2 or 3 times a year, visiting, you know, tourism, visiting family, whatnot. I don't think that's their main target. So if that helps, I hope so. We will be doing some more travel videos, so hit that like button if this helped. Please subscribe if you haven't already, it's free. Many more videos to come. Thanks. Peace.